Now get ready. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? It is ARCM here, and this is the 500 subscriber Q&A read your comment tour announcement video for the 2025. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you all so much for 500 plus subscribers as of the making of this video. This channel is going to go really, really far. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for the journeys that I'm going to be taking on very, very soon with a lot of other people as well. It's really going to be fantastic. So be sure to stay tuned and watch all this through. We'll get through all the questions. We'll read some of your comments from other very popular videos from the first set of subscribers I've gotten, answer some of those as well. And then we'll end it off with the tour announcements and the first two tours. One tour will happen this month in May, and the next one will happen in June. So those are the only two tours I can announce at the current moment, because there's a lot more happening later on that I cannot spill the beans just yet. So stay tuned, guys, because let's get into this. Let's start answering some of your questions that you had submitted. First question comes in from our friend, and he asks, if I were to go back to 2005, would I have taken footage of the old King of Q? Well, it just depends on what I'd have. I think recording cameras and footage stuff back then were like stupidly expensive, which now we have phones and technology, which would make things a lot easier for me. Honestly, probably not, because I didn't even have a desire of recording anything in 2005. But let alone did I even know the ride existed. So honestly, probably not. But if it were me now and I sort of had this exact same motive in 2005, definitely. Next question comes in from Coaster Joe. He asks, would you rather have Ka removed and Toro stays, or vice versa, Ka stays and Toro goes? I mean, I don't exactly know about this one. I think Toro for me has always been the better ride, so I'll always say Toro for this instance. I think the fact that Ka costed $1 million a year just to run is just so not proficient. But personally, if I had to pick one or the other, I would always pick Toro over Ka. Personally, I think Toro just has a lot more going for it, especially for a wooden coaster. Like, the things that ride does is just unbeknownst. It is just so good. Ka is really good as well. It has the launch, but I would personally go with El Toro and keep that one as much as you can. Next one's from Demetrius Adventures, and he asks, if you were to replace 3 Busch Gardens Williamsburg roller coasters, what would they be, and what would you replace them with? That's a tough call, because I have not been on every single BGW coaster yet. I only went to Busch Gardens Williamsburg just last year, and I only rode half of the coasters there because of the Christmas Town event. So I really can't answer that question for you just yet, but I could maybe take one of them. Let's say right now, honestly, one of the things that I was very intrigued about was the placement of Big Bad Wolf. How far away it is compared to the other rides in the park in the Oktoberfest section. So I almost wonder if you put that there, you move the entrance forward, maybe do that. But I don't know about taking any Busch Gardens Williamsburg rides out, because all the rides there I honestly really like. So I could probably get back to that question in a month's time or soon, because I know I'm going to be going to Busch Gardens Williamsburg at some point this year. So hopefully I'll have a better answer for you there. But it's a good question though. But if I were to do one thing to a roller coaster that's at that park, it would probably be locate Big Bad Wolf closer to the actual park itself, and then build flat rides that go towards where it is now to then put another roller coaster back behind it. That's probably what I would have done. W Coasters is next and is curious about my thoughts on Pantherian. Now, unfortunately, as a ride itself, I've actually never been on it. The only time I've been to King's Dominion was during Winterfest last year, to which there was only 3 roller coasters open: Dominator, Twisted Timbers, and Apple's Apple. No other roller coaster was open during my visit there. So I have not been to that side of the park fully. I've never checked out Jungle Expedition. I did see Repterra Test the day I was there, but I didn't see anything else. I've not gone anywhere close to Intimidator, Project 305, Pantherian, and unfortunately, Pantherian, man, I have to wait for the summer for that one. But that's okay. It looks really intimidating. I kind of can just go off of that. I really like the new color scheme. I'm just hoping the trains aren't blue. unless it goes with the theme. I'm not too sure yet. Hopefully there will be some more information about that down the road by the time this video comes out. And I'll answer one more question. This is from Johnny Honda. He wants to know my top roller coaster on my bucket list. And personally for me, I have two, all of which are not even in the United States, because I have a feeling eventually I'll get around to them at some point in some capacity. One of them is actually located at Fantasialand, and that would be Fly. I think this ride looks insane. A Vekoma Flyer coaster. I'm really curious to how like that roller coaster compares to like a B&M Flyer, which is what intrigues me so much about it. And then the second one I'm going to say is Edgenica. I'm really hoping. I know they had a incident recently with it in regards to a mechanic on the ride. It's a really unfortunate story. I really hope the ride has reopened and like still taking riders, because I mean that would be a roller coaster I would easily want to try to get on in Japan. I mean, I'd have to wait a really long time to do that, granted, but I would totally want to get a ride in on Edgenica at some point. That's probably my big bucket list roller coaster right now. Once again, thank you all for those that submitted questions to be answered as a part of this video. I can definitely answer a lot more questions if you leave any sort of comments in any of my videos. I usually look at them and I'll answer the ones that I think are the best case scenario for me to answer. And I'm always very active. I look at all your comments. I look at all of the responses on Instagram as well. So be sure to follow my Instagram at Adrenaline Rush Coaster Media. And be sure to check out and put on notifications so you can check out when the next set of videos are coming out on my channel. And speaking of which, let's talk about then what is coming up next, which we have two brand new tours to announce. One of them is taking place in this month of May, and the one of them is taking place in June. They are happening at a very short time frame from one another, and it makes it really, really cool that this is what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks very, very soon. So let's talk about this first tour that's going to be happening in May. And I'm pleased to announce that I will be, in fact, returning in May to King's Dominion and Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And it'll be a part of a brand new tour called Spring Fling. This is going to be a multi-day event that's going to happen on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be spending a day and a half at both of those parks, starting with BGW and then going up midway through Saturday to King's Dominion for Saturday night, and all day Sunday. So I get to finally get rides on Rapterra, finally get on Big Bad Wolf, and also get the rest of those roller coasters that I have not gotten on yet. As I mentioned, Rapterra. I get to get re-rides on Twisted Timbers. I get to get on Grizzly. I get to get on Griffin. I get to ride Pantheon. I get to ride Apollo's Chariot. There's so many rides that I have missed because of those winter events, and now I get to get on them. Spring Fling is happening on May 16th to May 18th. And this is not just because of I want to go down here. Well, I would be also going here because I'm going to the American Coaster Enthusiast Spring Conference. It's all a part of that, and it's all over the course of a 3-day margin. So I will be attending this Spring Conference for American Coaster Enthusiast to get all this content for you, get on some ERT, and to just go and ride some roller coasters. And there's also some really cool stuff that we're going to be doing on Sunday night for Twisted Timbers. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be really cool. Okay, let's talk about the June tour. Approximately 3 weeks after the spring conference, I will be making my next tour. And this will be my longest tour to date, with the most amount of parks that I've done to date. It'll be the farthest that I've traveled by myself with other people outside of my family. This will also be the first time that I will be going to this state ever. I've never gone to the state. I have family, but I've never been there, which makes me even more excited to check out this state with all the rides, all the coasters, and all the parks that are a part of this area. Man, oh man, guys. I've teased it for so long across multiple vlogs, across multiple videos, across multiple reviews that on my channel. And some of you hit it right on the head, and others not so much. For the first ever time, I'm going to Texas. Yep, we are checking out the parks in Texas in June. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so great. It'll be a part of another tour called ARCM and the Rodeo, where we will be checking out 4 parks over the course of 3 of 4 days over Texas, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, SeaWorld San Antonio, and a half day at ZDT's Amusements to get final rides in on Switchback. Oh, I cannot wait. This is going to be so much fun. I've never gone this far out in a very long time. The last time I went this anywhere far west was in 2013. And I'm so looking forward to getting on that flight for about 3.5 hours to get on and check a new area out. It'll be the first time in a long time where I've done that, and it's going to be a load of fun. But there's, again, a bigger reason that I'm checking out Texas. Many people that I've talked to have gone to a very particular event last year and have hyped it up. So much so that I will be going to this event in 2025 because it'll be the 5th anniversary of the roller coaster rodeo. We're going to the rodeo, the roller coaster rodeo, where we will get lift walks on Superman Krypton Coaster and lift walk on Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, as well as checking out all the amazing things that they have set up for the roller coaster rodeo at Fiesta Texas. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. I bought the tickets way ahead of time. I already had this thing set in stone for months. And now to finally tell you that I'm going to the rodeo, it's going to be so great. Getting a ton of credits, getting on so many new roller coasters, and the special thing, the cherry on top, this tour will be the tour where I get to ride my 150th roller coaster. What will it be? Give me some ideas. Give me some suggestions of what my 150 should be, and maybe it will end up being my 150. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that Texas trip because it is going to be the most exciting tour on this channel without a question of a doubt. Man, I cannot wait for that one. Guys, once again, thank you so much for continuing to support this channel as we continue to grow and I continue to go out and explore more of these roller coasters and around the United States and hopefully sooner or later around the world. It really means a lot to me that you guys tune back in to watch my roller coaster journey blossom and being sure to, as we continue to grow the coaster industry, the coaster community, and just continue to go out, see what's out there. Go do what you want to do. If you want to go to these places, go to these places. Push to go to these places. I'm telling you, things like this will happen. Suddenly, you're on a journey to ride as many roller coasters as you so want to. It really feels great. Thank you all so much for tuning into my roller coaster journey so far. This is the next chapter. It starts right now. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always think your write-ups. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you all in the parks very soon. Goodbye.
Here we go.
Part 10.